when we lost in Dallas last weekend, Dallas was a really tough one for us as well. We qualified well. We went out early. Jack Beckman wasn't able to show up on Sunday for health concerns. And it was a really, again, emotional roller coaster that took us back to Virginia. It's like, how are we here again doing all this? And then we got beat. I remember thinking, we're going to win this. We're going to win this for Jack. We're going to win this for my dad. And then we went out early. And I was sitting on the back of the tow car with Narciso, one of my crew guys. And he was like, I really thought this was it. And to me in that moment, I was like, no, I know why we're not winning here this weekend. We're waiting for Vegas. I felt it. I knew it that moment. But even before going into Vegas, I knew that Vegas was going to be it for us because everything is going to align. My dad is back at a racetrack, and that'll be the one. And I believe God always has a plan. Everything happens for a reason. And if you can't look at our weekend and not think that God is involved in all that, that is what I believe. And again, the stars aligned as they should have.
Well, certainly for your dad, and he's on the starting line, and then Austin wins and brings you up on the funny car for what I think will be remembered as an iconic moment. You jump, well, I will see, right? We'll see. I think it'll probably be on the cover of NHRA National Drag Series and other things. But just take me there, you and Austin.
It was an emotional win for me standing down there. I tried to keep it all together in my interview. Again, it was just so many things happening, so many big moments. Again, 2 years, that's a long time, to chase a win and stay confident and stay positive and stay pushing with your team. And then to finally get that fourth win light and being able to celebrate that with your team. And then Austin wins and he's up there on, I'm cheering him on when he comes off the racetrack. He jumps up on his funny car and then he pulled me up there. He's like, get up here. I'm thinking, how the heck am I going to get up there? You don't know if you know much about fire suits, but you can't move very well in them. These things are thick. And he pulled me up there and we stood up there and it was really cool to do that with him. He's, felt this season as well, the ups and downs, the roller coaster that we've all been through. He's had a killer season. I'm so proud of him, but it has been hard with my dad away and everything that's gone on and just the ups and downs. So to be able to hold his hand and, raise our hand in that winner's circle with our trophies on his, no, I'm sorry, not the winner's circle yet, on his funny car. There was nothing better than that. That was a big moment. Very proud to do that. And that'll be a special memory I'll always look back on.
And we're debriefing here with Brittany Force. Like, okay, when you saw your dad and he saw you and you guys, like, whatever that family moment is where you're like, you dedicated the win to him, but where you got to be just like father and daughter and, Austin there, driver, like, tell me about it.
He didn't come up to the top end. We were looking for him. We were calling him. And I know my dad, he didn't want to steal our limelight. And we didn't want that. We wanted him up there with us. And he kind of stayed hidden until we got to our winner's circle. And then he showed up and, told us both good job, gave us a hug. And again, it was meant to be. That win was for him.
Are you really drinking hot monsters all day long? Like the same monster all day long, Britt?
It's typically just a Sunday thing. So I'm very superstitious. I feel like most drivers out in NHRA Drag Racing are very superstitious. We all have our own thing. But for me, it's if I start my day with whatever my monster flavor is, whatever my monster can is, and we win the race, well, I can't throw that away. I got to keep that, carry it on from round to round. And so yes, at these hot racetracks, when it's 100 degrees outside and at final round, I will be drinking a hot monster. I don't care. That's the way it goes. I'm superstitious, and you have to repeat what you started until the end of the day.
It was packed. Like, how are you even moving around in the pits? I didn't even go out there because it was too crowded.
It was. There were a lot of fans. It was definitely packed. And something I mentioned earlier, actually, I mentioned it all weekend long, is something about New England. The fans they're one of my favorite group of fans. We go all over the country, and the fans in New England, Epping, New Hampshire, are some of the nicest fans I've ever met. I shared this a little. I am a memento person. I hang on to things. Little kid drew me this. It was on race day. He gave it to me, and I said, this will be my good luck charm. So hopefully we get the win. But I hang on to these things. Our girl in the staging lane, Sarah, wrote this up for me, and they're just special things that I hang on to. Takes me back to that track, that moment, what we accomplished that day. But I do want to say thank you to the fans for hanging out all weekend, supporting NHRA Drag Racing and cheering us on.